Okay, just a quick video to follow up on some of those charts we sent out last night. We had a series of bounce plays on watch. Starbucks was one of them, SBUX. Remember, we said it was a strong stock, but had put in 3 or 4 red candles on the daily. We did get a nice bounce today. I'll show you using 5-minute candles how I called it. I called it on a break of actually the first candle put 1948 high, then a couple consecutive lower highs. So I called it right here at 1946 with a worst case stop at 1936. That's a dime risk. And from the 1946 trigger, pretty quickly to 1988 and ultimately to 2011, as we always teach people to scale out into a rally. So Starbucks was a very nice one. We also had CAL on watch, but I did not play this one, and I ended up adding United Airlines instead because they had a nice little gap. These are 5-minute candles from today. And United Airlines, we called it 918 as it broke its 5-minute high with a worst case stop 897. But within 5 minutes, we were already scaling out and went to a break-even stop. And from 918, this popped pretty quickly to 970. So 2 really early, nice early trades today. And those are a couple. Well, Starbucks was on the watch list that we showed you. Another one that was on the watch list was Kerx, Kerx, break of its early high. Let me use 15-minute candles here. Here was its early high. Remember, well, let me show you the daily first. Remember how strong Kerx was? It gapped up the other day, but then put in 2 red candles. This is one of those, a strong stock with a couple red days that we're looking for a potential bounce. And I'll show you the 3-day chart here. There's that gap up, but it sold off. The next day sold off. So today, put in an early high. Well, now that you've seen the 3-day chart, I'll just zoom in on today. Put in an early high of 246. So we called it as a break of the early high, 247. The worst case stop all the way at the low of the day was only 231. So it's still only 16 cents risk. And as we teach, once we get a pop, it went from 247 all the way to 276 in 15 minutes. So we scale out and we move the rest to break even. And from the 247 all the way to 288, that's a really nice percentage gain there. So KERX was a great bounce play. And really what you have there, guys, is you know, it gapped up on some news, but didn't follow through, and the next day didn't follow through. But if you can get a narrow range after a couple red days like that, if you can get a narrow early range, what happens is, as it breaks that early high, you get that second wave of people going, hey, I knew that Kerx was for real, you know, and they pile in, say whatever the news was, and I don't really care what the news was, I just follow the charts. But, you know, as long as you're sitting right there watching, it enables you to get in and then sell into that pop of the kind of second wave of people being excited. So really nice one there. We also had a nice bounce play, intraday bounce play today on Visa. One of our members, Tom, spotted it, and following our methods, anytime you get something falling off a cliff, we've got a way to play those. Following our methods, the entry was 70.06 right here. Popped pretty quickly to 71.84, and we had the same situation. Tom also found COG 32.96. Right here was our entry using our methods, and popped pretty quickly to a 34.24. So that's a really nice little gain there too. And we had some others, but I'm going to wrap it up, start my weekend. Hope everyone has a great weekend. We will send out, we're going to go ahead and keep that lifetime membership special in place just through the weekend because we got a lot of emails about it. So, but once the weekend's over, it's over because chat room's getting pretty crowded. So have a great weekend, and we'll try to send out a few more charts to watch one day next week.